Hey, everybody. I hope you guys are all doing fine. Welcome back to our Might and Magic VII completionist run. Now, in this episode, it's time to advance the main quest a little bit more. Yeah, it's time to advance the main quest, and for that, we're gonna have to go back to the Tularian Forest. But first, there's something that we need to take care of right here in Titalia. There's a master level teacher that we need to talk to. And I think he or she should be down here somewhere in this village. It's not Kalindra, although she is someone you can interact with if you want to do some trading. It's Brother Bomba. Great name. I'm gonna teach Master Body Magic to Serena. Let's just take a quick look at what that does for us. Importantly, it'll make our healing a little bit more robust, and a lot of these spells that only work during certain durations, like they only work for a certain period after the status effect is incurred, you know, the spells to remove that status effect, those durations will become a bit more lenient. So for now, for instance, we can cure a poisoned character if he or she was poisoned less than 1 day per point of skill, as opposed to 1 hour. Alright, so that's some good stuff. Let's test out some of those slightly stronger heals on our Cavalier, on Zoltan. And now it's time to go back to the Tularian Forest. The quickest way to do that, well, let's just see where the ship is taking us. And where is the ship? Where am I even going? I went everywhere except in the one direction I needed to go. Well, you know what? Master Guild of the Mind. Let's buy some spells, because I have been neglecting this. So mind, telepathy, alright. Sounds good. Let's...
We're going to have to come back.
Are you actually serious? Alright, let's wait until the morning.
The Guild of the
Let's buy some
Mind
spells. So I think we already had Charm, right? No, we didn't?
I learned it. I learned it. I can't learn that.
So we learned some things that we already had.
I can't learn that.
You can't learn
I can't learn
any of these. And you already know Awaken, so this is just something for you to sell, alright.
The Guild of the Mind.
Yeah, so now let's buy some spells. Cure Insanity sounds good. Berserk sounds good. Oop, excuse me.
That is going to be useful. I can't learn that.
I guess you need to be Grandmaster to learn those.
The Guild of the Mind welcomes you.
Might as well also buy Mass Fear as well. Oh, I guess you... Sorry, you need to be Master, because right now you are only an Expert. Alright, so we got some spells. I do want to have all the spells by the end of this. And let's cast some Flight. And that's a place we don't really care about. Alright. Now... Yeah, I was gonna check where the ship was taking us. Although,
Welcome aboard!
yeah, I don't want to go to Avlee. Although I guess it's simpler to just go back to Harmondale and go to the Tularian Forest that way. So let's leave the castle and cast Flight again. And let's just go straight to the north. Oh, I don't want to dismiss you. Although I think at this point we're pretty set on casting Fly ourselves. But in case we need to save our mana, I want to keep her for a little while longer. So we want to go to the Tularian Forest. And I want to cast Flight. I want to cast... Wizard Eye. What I'm going to do is, before we grab that thing, I want to check off something that we haven't yet done on this particular map. I want to clear the entire map. So we're going to do a couple things in this episode. We're going to get that quest done, but we're also going to clear the exterior of this map. And it's possible that we've already done most of the hard part. So we know that on the right, or on the eastern part of the map, there are going to be some trees to take down, which are a pretty easy enemy. We know that on the left, on the western side, there were also some trees. And possibly some other enemies of different types. So, like, this group has already been killed. Let's just... take a look around. I'm avoiding the northwest corner of the map, because in that corner of the map is going to be our quest objective. Alright, let's keep on going, And I think, assuming there's nothing in this corner of the map, which it looks like there isn't, assuming that, I think this entire side of the map is already clear. Alright, that's good. Now we're just gonna clear the right-hand side of the outdoor map. We're not gonna go into any of the buildings here. We're just gonna take down these trees, these horrible looking trees, which are, you know what, it's gonna be simpler to take them down in melee, even though it'll be very disturbing to have to look at their teeth up close. So I apologize for that. Profusely. Trust me, it's as uncomfortable for me as it is for you. At least you have the luxury of, you know, you can minimize the video, you can switch to another tab and just listen to the audio. I have to look at this stuff because I'm actually playing the game. So, you know, spare a thought for me. Alright. And these guys are trivially easy opponents. Even earlier on, when we weren't that strong, they weren't much of a challenge. So taking them down, not a big deal at all. Sure, we'll take some stuff to sell.
I have no idea.
A garbage spell scroll that we don't need. That's fine. What's in this chest?
I have no idea.
Some more
That's it?
spell scrolls
That's it?
that we don't really need. Alright. Now I think there's just one last final area of the map. Let's just fly along this really, really long bridge and chop down some more trees. there aren't that many of them, it would seem. Alright. I guess there are a few on the western half of this little island. So let's just take them down, and after this group of enemies is done, we will be able to declare the... Come on, man. The exterior of
It doesn't even hurt.
this area to be... Come on. To be clear. Oh my god. Are you... Why aren't you... Their hitboxes are so finicky. Like, if you're too close to them, then you can't hit them. Even if you can see them, the game won't let you hit them. So, I guess it's easier to just shoot them from a distance. Even though that doesn't let us do the most amount of damage. But I guess there's no point even having high damage if you literally can't hit your opponent. So shooting them down, not a bad way to take them down. We do have some high-powered ranged weapons, so that's fine. Alright, so now we have fully cleared the enemies on this overland map. Now we can head to the northwest corner, which is where our quest objective is. And here we have some enemies that are fighting each other. We're just gonna let them do their thing, because technically they are all, you know, not hostile to us. Inside this chest is Griffinheart's trumpet. And like all musical instruments in this game, your characters can actually play it. So if you really love whatever note he's playing over and over again, you can listen to it while it's still in your possession. Now our quest is to return it to whichever side you choose. And the game isn't really clear about that, or at least this quest entry isn't clear about that, but the sides you're choosing are between the elves or the Erathians, so either the Elf King or Griffinheart. Because we like Queen Catherine, we're gonna bring it back to her. So let's go ahead and do that. This is the castle. No, this is the town hall. Let's well, you know what, it's early enough. Let's see what the bounty is on a Tempest. I think that's sorry about that. I had to cut a little bit out because I accidentally hit a key which caused something else to appear on the screen, and I figured I should cut that out. Anyway, we're gonna return this trumpet to Queen Catherine. And she is happy about that. Gives us some more gold, so that's nice. And now this is where this quest was supposed to open up. Like some period of time after we've handed in this quest, then that quest would become available, but for some reason all of these quests unlocked early because something has been glitching out in this game. But I think now what we need to do is we need to go back to Harmondale. We do need to go to Bracada eventually, but for now what we need to do is go back to Harmondale. And we were stuck on that sign for some reason. We need to go to... Well, let's see if the...
Traveling today?
Yeah, you're not helping us either. So let's just rest like this, wait until dawn. Let's buy some food and then head over to Harmondale.
Come in, right away.
Alright. Now you take us back to Harmondale. And now, let me just save my game. So this was pre-episode. Yeah, I'm just gonna save over this. Go into the throne room. If we talk to the butler. Okay, now we have two ambassadors who are telling us of the two choices that we can have to succeed the arbiter, Judge Grey, who apparently died in our lands, so we must choose a replacement. And we have two options. It can be Judge Fairweather in Bracada, or someone in mind who he doesn't mention by name. Oh, Judge Celine. We're gonna go with Judge Fairweather because we're gonna be doing the light side path. Okay. Okay. So now we need to go back to Bracada. What's the quickest way to do that? Well, let's see. What is the time? It's 5 a.m. Let's wait until 6. And let's see where the stables are going.
Traveling today?
Tularian Forest is not helpful to us. Not at the moment. Can we get to Bracada from Harmondale? We can go there by ship on... Nope. This is the wrong thing. Like, there is no ship on the Harmondale map. So from Erathia, we can go there by foot if we go south. So that's probably what we'll do. And I think we'll just... we'll just rest in the tavern for one night.
Enjoy your stay.
Sounds good. And, well, we'll just teleport back to Erathia like this. And we'll fly to the south. And hopefully it all works out. Oh my god, come on. Oh, they were screaming because I very briefly started to take some... well, I started to fall, and that fall was high enough that they would have taken damage, and I obviously stopped them from falling because I was also flying, but while they were falling, they were scared, and so they started screaming, which was pretty hilarious. Alright, now in Bracada, we need to find Judge Fairweather. Where is he? Apparently he's in the inn? Well, we'll find out soon. Where even was the inn? Oh god. Ooh, is that a large pile of gold on the ground I see? It most certainly is. That was nice. Alright. This is the Temple of Light. This is a house. Okay. Okay, let's try and remember where the inn was. Let's, you know what, maybe if we take the teleporters, maybe one of these will... Okay, this goes to the tavern. There's the tavern. It is, ooh, all the way here. Alright.
Come on in, have a drink.
The music here is so loud, and this guy also pretty loud. Let's talk to Judge Judge Fairweather, and tell him, Fairweather, I choose you. Alright. All you need to do is now get me to my new home. So I guess now we need to fly all the way back. But you know, one thing I'm gonna do is while we are here in Bracada, I'm gonna... It bugs me that I can't actually change the music volume like this. The only way for me to affect that is globally reducing the volume, which then messes up so many things. It just wrecks the volume levels. Let's not worry about that. Let's focus on what I wanted to do, which is that while we are here in Bracada, let's see if we can quickly kill all the enemies and clear out the overland map. We've already killed a whole bunch of them because our main enemy types, I think, were griffins. And there aren't that many of them, it seems. And they also aren't that difficult to kill. So let's just go through the map and take them out just for the sake of clearing out another overland map and ticking another box on my list of completionist goals. Come on, hit the right thing. Okay. Of course, killing enemies is useful for other reasons as well. You do get experience. This music is so loud. That is one of my pet peeves in video games, where the audio levels aren't adjusted so that, like, certain music tracks are way louder than others. And it would be annoying even if you had to deal with it by adjusting the volume, but what makes it even worse is if either through some bug due to this being modified by GOG, or due to some bug native to the original game, I don't remember. But if you can't even change the volume, then that does put you in quite a bind. But the good news is we won't be here that long, because I think there's a good chance the map either might already be clear, or if there are enemies, there can't be that many of them, because we have been over most of this map. Oh, here's a small group of enemies. So let's take... Why would you... Yeah, I don't understand why they stopped targeting this enemy when he was on the screen. Who else could they possibly have been targeting? Alright, come on. Just a few more, it would seem. Hunting Griffin should be going down pretty quickly. And I think that's a Royal Griffin. Oh no, that's just a regular Griffin. And just a few more, it would seem. That Griffin going down. That Griffin taken down, and this one also is no longer in the air. And we've got some golems. Just some friendly golems chilling, doing their thing. And I think this map might be clear. Yeah. Okay. That's just... okay, let's see. What's that on the ground? A genie lamp. Alright. That's worth hanging on to. Let's see if there are more of these. Oh no, it seems like that's just some reagents that we don't really need. Some gold on the ground, which we may as well pick up. Gold, it doesn't hurt to have it. It doesn't take up any inventory space, and there's never a reason to not have gold in this game. Alright. So let's just sweep. We'll get this little unexplored dot on the map, but we already knew that there weren't enemies in there because we could see. And let's just sweep over the main part of the map, just to make sure that there aren't enemies hiding here and there. Don't think there would be, but you never know. Alright, looks like we're fine. Let's just look around here, look around there. Hook back around like this. And I think we're good, yeah. I think our next thing that we need to do is we just need to go straight back to Harmondale and hand in this quest. Sounds good to me. Before I do that, though, I will go back to the tavern to buy some food. Alright.
Come on in, have a drink. Hope you like it.
14 food, a decent amount. Now we're gonna go back to Castle Harmondale. Save my game. Yeah, I'll save it here. And we talk to Ambassador Wright. To the Arbiter's house here in Harmondale. So where... Oh my god, is that a... Is that a separate place here in Harmondale? It must be, alright, so... Where exactly is the Arbiter's house? Oh, this is the Arbiter's house, of course. It was the, it was that empty place that we went to where I thought it might be like the Seer's house in, Might and Magic VI, but it's not that. It's a place that... I guess it was already empty when we went there earlier. So, guess we're just gonna drop him off. Just gonna drop him off right... Oh, hey, excuse me. Right in here.
Perhaps we should draw the line here.
That certainly doesn't seem fair to me. How about here?
Wait, how about this?
Ah.
A toast, my friends, to peace.
To peace.
It's hard to believe we were fighting each other when we all know who the real enemy is.
All right. So now, do like the change that's been made to the bottom part of the screen now that we've picked the light side. Do think that looks really awesome. So now that he has been installed here, now he will function similarly to the Seer from Might and Magic VI. So I guess for the first part of the game, you simply don't have something like this. And he tells us that we have made the wise choice. Gavin Magnus, leader of the Wizards, would like to speak with you. We go to the Bucada Desert and use the teleporter to Celeste. And Gavin awaits us there. And he says that time is precious, although I don't think there's any timer that will cause this quest to fail. But we are going to do that pretty soon. And I have to say, I really like the way the interface has changed. And if you do the dark side option, you'll get a different looking one. But I think I prefer this one. It just is very pleasing to look at. And even when we cast spells like, I don't know, I think Heroism will be a spell that shows up there. I think the contrasting colors look a bit cool. Like, you know, like red on white looks pretty cool, at least to me. Alright. Now that we've... Ooh, I guess they even changed the inventory. This looks cooler too. Again, it makes items easier to spot because it's more high contrast. So that's a nice, lovely little touch. I forgot that the game did this, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, we're gonna be calling this video to a close right now. We did some good stuff. We completed the main branching part of the main quest. So there were two parts where that happened. One was in that little, I guess, undeclared war or whatever, unofficial hostilities between Queen Catherine and the Elf King, where they're asking us to do things to sabotage the other one, but in a very secretive kind of way. And we had to pick what to do. If one of them gave us a quest, we had the option of essentially ratting them out and getting a different version of the quest. That was one part where the game branches out, but that branching doesn't really affect the gameplay for the rest of the game. But then doing that unlocks another quest where you have to make another choice between Judge Fairweather and Judge Slean. And that quest, that choice between light and dark, that does affect the gameplay for the rest of the game. So if you go light side, you get access to light magic, and you can get those spells. You go dark side, you get access to dark magic, and you get those spells. And also, for the second tier promotion quests, so for instance from Cavalier to Champion, I think, or for Rogue to whatever the second tier is, you get access to the light side version of those. And if you went dark side, you would instead have to do a completely different set of quests to get your promotions, and those quests would even be given by different people. So like a different person would give you the light side version of the second promotion, and a different person would give you the dark side. So the gameplay does get pretty different based on whether you go light or dark. I went light just because, I don't know, it felt better. And honestly, I like Bracada, and I like the fact that we went with an arbiter that was associated with them. Like, a lot of the decisions I make in this game are based on essentially nostalgia for me having played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. So yes, that's why I did it this way. Of course, if you're playing, you can do it a completely different way. That's the beauty of games with choices. It's all up to you. But yeah, that's going to be all for this episode. When we come back, I think we're done advancing the main quest for a while. We are now instead going to start doing a few other things, because now that we have made the choice between good and evil, and we've landed on the side of good, a bunch of other things are now available to us, including promotion quests that previously were locked. Like, we'd gotten the first rank promotions for all these guys, but if we tried to get second rank promotions, those quest givers would tell us, oh no, you can't do that, you need to choose this side, you need to choose that side before I can give you this quest. So now we can finally start doing those, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna knock some of those quests out before we do any more main quest progress. And of course, now that we have flight, and now that we can cast fly ourselves, we can clear overland areas more efficiently. So that's going to be our objective for the next few episodes, is we are going to be going back to some places where we've already been to complete some of these quests and clear some of these areas. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me for future episodes, because we are going to be doing some fun stuff in the next few episodes. There's a variety of quests to knock out, especially for the second tier promotions. So I hope you'll join me for that, and until then, take care.